Hello everybody and welcome to Shadow the Colossus. Pretty nice opening, right? Yeah, I love this game. This is one of my favorite games from my childhood. Sorry, I got the hiccups. This is one of my favorite games from my childhood. I adore this game. Though I may not know the controls too well in this version. I was just goofing off playing a few minutes ago. Alright. I'm gonna go back dormant and let y'all watch this. I'll keep quiet. Explain everything here in a minute. And here we go.
Was Yuhik Aurel Yekforol Ikuduibikuka Yulbzolu Iondu Yulilo Kok Ayuzi Yulakordoloya Olik Olazulam Kos Ilzozeriku Atzoko Amnos Kludu Laomism Wop was Uediulas also. View houses is view. Ikolol Kizado Ulola. Islis Pozaiuku. Aumizukikyo. Yuala La Kika.
Times a brewing.
You call us. You dream. I wasn't cool. You own you.
Dormi ifo. Alu yula. Oshtu hailwa wuki waikwa. Ujisu hiazu tsudoko. Was nordekyo wuti yula.
I will anxious. I will be. You eyes darling, cute.
Izukyumku. Idus orodo yu iweriko. It's not ours amusement. Alu tiklik. If the leads to Izo.
Was is you know. Elaka always is I'm too cool. You echoes you. Pedally no cool. You are the no. You do. Oh, you could.
Uronora. Oyu. I'll bet.
I was guilty call. No something kiss, no cuddle. On those around us. I will continue. Error was no sis. It was a do. It was do. No.
You do. You bet Sanada.
Cool. I won't do. Was no sis. Oh, you are there. Cry outside. Was you are there. Oricum Zula. Mukira Jura. No sis. You are your lands. Kadu no code.
Oram.
You are the was no little. You will yellow. Or you are orange.
Ola. You do new.
No cooler. It will arrow. I would you envy. I was you arrow income. Dance around here. Cry after.
Okay. That was the opening to Shadow of the Colossus. The complete opening, including talking to Dorman. Okay, now get on thy way. Yes, I shall be on thy way. Okay. So, first Colossus is named... One second. Valis. Ah! Freaking. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do something here. Hop off for a second. That's so stupid. Okay, but yeah, for those of you who have actually who have actually played the game, the first game, you are going to be amazed at the graphics quality of this new one. For those of you who haven't, welcome to the Shadow of the Colossus series. I call this a series because I am not only going to be doing normal mode on Shadow of the Colossus, I'm also going to be doing hard mode. I'm in normal mode at the moment, but I'm also going to be doing hard mode and time attacks and trying to get every single item in the game. That includes the 3 masks, the 4 cloaks, 2 arrows, like 4 swords or something like that. Items. Let's see. We have the Mask of Strength, Power, and Shaman's Mask. Cloak of Force, Shaman's Cloak, Cloak of Deception. I've already got the Life Sword because I pre-ordered the game. Sword of the Sun, Queen's Sword, Whistling Arrows, Flash Arrows, Harpoon of Thunder, Lizard Detection Stone, Fruit Tree Map, Cloak of Desperation, Cursed Wander Skin. That's weird. White Steed, Brown Steed, Crest Aggro. All these items I'm going to get, or attempt to get, by the end of this playthrough. So this is going to be one of my longest playthroughs, I believe. I'm probably going to end up doing. I am going, for those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, I'm going to continue and complete the other 2 playthroughs I started, which is the Until Dawn and Dead by Daylight. I got both those games now, so I will go back and complete those. Though that will be after I complete this game now, because this one, sorry to say, it takes precedence over pretty much any game, every other game I have. I mean, this is going to be the game I'm going to be playing the most. For those of you who think they're going to enjoy the series, I'm happy. Valis. That's this guy. His Latin name is Minotaurus Colossus. He is the first and easiest Colossus, and of course Dorman, who I don't like his voice in this version. Oh yeah, L2 to focus on the Colossus. That comes in really handy whenever you're running around him, because it does focus on his head. Its finals shall be reviewed. And I'm going to do this a second time. Stab, and the cinematic appears. I had no clue he had that ribbon hanging from him. Ever. Like, I did not know that. I love he had to climb up his butt to get to his... to, like, this thing on his back. But, I am going to be pointing out, like, similarities and major differences between the, PlayStation 2 and 3 versions and the current, this one. Like the fact that these Colossi have distinct hair. Barba, was really the only one that had actual looking hair, like literally looked like hair. Barba was the only one that had that because he had that massive freaking beard. But I will tell you, I have seen most of the Colossi. I haven't actually fought them myself. I watched another YouTuber playing this game. Ah, crap, this. I'm trying to get the high power. Strike like that. Hopefully I can get this last one before I lose my grip. Yes, got it. Okay. Yeah, those vitals, each colossus has at least one, some have two, and one that I know of has three. So the three-pronged one is going to be more annoying than any of the others. Yeah, I will not explain the black mist that comes out of the colossus until probably the second half of my series, where I'm doing the time attacks for normal mode. Yeah, this series is gonna be split into like 3 different parts, 3 or 4 parts. The normal and hard mode are gonna be 2 separate parts, and then the time attacks are gonna be 1 part in itself, I think. Sorry, I'm explaining all this to you guys while I'm recording. I haven't completely figured it out yet. I know I'm gonna do at least 3 to 4 parts, like actual walkthroughs for 3 to 4 different things. This is just the first one. And in each episode, I'll do 2 colossi per episode. So I'll have a lot of information in between the colossi that I will give you guys. So don't you worry about that. Valis' statue has been destroyed. Now I love how the heads remain on these guys. Like, that never happened in the original. Their head did not actually remain sitting there when you killed them. My next foe is in the seaside cave. It moves slowly. Raise thy courage to defeat it. Quadratus. Taurus Magnus is his Latin name. Latin Taurus Magnus. Quadratus. Yippee! Flop. Now you'll see me do this a couple times where I'm crouched, and you see my HP gauge? It just completely filled up. It would not have done that if I wouldn't have crouched right there. Altars on this one. Offer a prayer before it, and thy wounds shall be healed. Yes, that is a good thing to know. And also another tidbit of information, that every altar is a... Well, of course, except for this one. For some odd reason, they didn't want to put one on this one. Like, they didn't put one in the temple at all, which really kind of stinks that they didn't. But at every other altar is a white-tailed lizard. The white-tailed lizards give you more stamina, which is that little orange gauge that's sitting at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. Now, yeah, Quadratus is right down there. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, and it's impossible to do it right now, but I will do this eventually because I'm going to try to get all the achievements as well on this channel for this game. Right here, this mossy thing here, or is it here, or is it somewhere else? Hold on. There's a moss-covered wall, like walkway kind of, not walkway, climbing thing you can do. It's right over here. See this giant moss wall right here, leading all the way up to there. Way up there. Yes, that, my dear friend, my dear subscribers, is the pathway to Eden. Now, the size of it tells you one thing. Impossible at this level. So, I was just wanting to show you guys that. For those of you who are wondering if they're actually going to keep the Garden of Eden, yes, they do. And also there's an achievement, I'm not going to show it to you guys, but if you get the game on here, you will see it. It's probably going to be a hidden achievement for you guys. Eat a poisoned fruit. That means climbing to the Garden of Eden and eating one of the fruits up there. I will warn you that the fruit will hurt you. It lowers your HP gauge. Now there's going to be something stupid I'm going to do once I actually go through that run. I'm going to run through every colossus, and then on the 16th, I'm going to do a challenge. And I'm telling you guys this now, that way I don't forget later on. And if I forget, comments, tell me. I'm telling you that right now. Anybody in the comments if they are watching this video, once I get to that part, in like, it's going to be in the second part of this game, because I've got to do time attack and all that. In that part. By the way, Quadratus is right down there. That door that showed right there, that is where he comes out of. But I'm going to hopefully remember by the time I make it to that part that I need to do this. I'm going to tell you guys, whenever I make it to that part, on the second run, I'm going to do all the colossi. There are two that I'm going to redo, because there's a achievement for one that I've got to do, and then there's a challenge that I'm going to make, I'm going to do for myself on another one. The achievement is for the third colossus, and that is to defeat him without breaking his armor. Now I'm not going to do that in this run because that's going to be way too difficult. But I'm going to do that in the next run. I'm probably going to, at the off-screen, have to fight and, like, show you guys how to do it later on. But I'm going to do that in the second run of this game. That, and I'm going to climb to Eden, and I'm going to pose a challenge for myself. Run through the entire game, climb to Eden, and eat as many of the fruit as I can, dropping my health to the lowest value it can go. Then going and fighting the 16th Colossus. Now, if I do not uphold that, I want you guys in the comments to tell me, and I will put a video in itself of me doing that. Just me doing that part of the video. Sorry, guys. My father just came in there. They made some. Whoop, my bad. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, don't get too close to these guys. That will. Why did I call Agro? Get on! Quadratus. Sorry, I am recording, therefore I'm going to screw up quite a bit. I'm gonna hit wrong buttons and whatnot quite a lot, and I already know I am. So, fair warning on that one. Alright, climb up. Get on him. Yes, alright. Now I'm gonna do something stupid here, and you guys can judge me for this. No, you stupid! Ah, you did that to me last run. You did that to me a minute ago. Why do you keep doing that? Okay. You did that to me last run. That is not fair. That is so not fair. Ding off. No, you don't hit him. Hey. Ah, why am I screwing up so bad? I'm usually better at this. Because I am recording, and I know it's because I'm recording. Your eyes better turn red. Yay, they turned red. Now lift up. Shoot that freaking hoof of yours. Good grief. Oh, that took way too long. Ah! Did it again. Yeah. I'm actually gonna keep this entire fight on here. Okay, am I gonna be able to stay on this guy this time? Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid here. You guys can judge me if you want. Yeah, made it. It's a little glitch in the system where you can actually jump like halfway across the guy's back, halfway across this thing's body, make it to the other end, and be good to go. If you screw up and miss, you're pretty much screwed until you can climb back up. But if you make it, it's perfect. All right. Ooh, that wasn't a complete shot. A complete shot. Yeah, that little light that goes around your gauge there, wait for that to go all the way up before you strike. Oh wait, that mark is gone. I love how the mark actually kind of like stays there, but it's dulled out. I just noticed that. It's actually like etched into the skin and into the fur or into the rock. That's so weird. Now, what I just did there was kind of a stupid move, and I would not recommend it. Because I could have actually just lost my grip and completely flown off this guy. Alright, one more hit. Come on, give it to me. Come on, Quadratus, give it to me. Give me that last hit. That hurt. Oh, I hate the freaking howl whenever they die. It's so sad. It's so sickening, that howling they do whenever they die. Hi, girl. She just like glitched. You guys saw that too, didn't you? I love how she never shows up on time. Like, I've never been able to actually make it to her and climb up onto her back before the shadow hits me. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end for this part. I'm gonna let this go through its thing and talk about something real quick before I quit it, but this will be the end. That'll be the last colossus for this part. Giant canopy soars to the heavens. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. Gaius, also known as Terrestris Veritas. That's a weird name. Okay. One quick thing before I leave you guys with this video. I am currently trying to get a 1,000 subscribers, so that way I can get a sponsorship. So word of mouth, guys. Try to tell as many people as you can about my videos. Get word spread and all that. And heck, if you like this video, hit the like. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe. I'll be posting these videos pretty regularly until this series is done. Put a comment on the video for another thing you want to see me do later on after this series is done. Cause I mean, well, after this one and my 2 other series are done, I'd really love to see what you guys want me to do next after all this. But I guess I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next part. Dragon Knight out.